Hello and welcome everyone to a very picturesque lake. We've had a little day trip out. We're going to look at some caves, and this is like an old sort of English estate that we've just come to have a little look at. There's a handful of stops and gyms around here. Let's see if we can get anything on today's little adventure. But we do have, courtesy of Arachnot, thank you very much for letting me spam into this Shadow Kyogre. And it is not a pink one, but I didn't screen record it, but last night, finally, we picked up a Shadow Shiny Groudon. So we have had something from Japan. Thought I'd have a day trip out since it's such a lovely day. Got to make most of the time when you can do. This duck is a real life ducklet coming in. Sorry, bro, I ain't got no food. Anyway, there's like a little sort of castle folly over here, but I would like to see if we can get something cool. Anybody who's on my Patreon may have seen back in 2022, I never actually edited the full video because just timing and everything got in the way, but we did have a very big road trip through Europe, and one of the days we visited the ice caves in Austria. They're fairly near Salzburg, and they were amongst the most stunning things I've seen in my life. Hey, maybe I can go back and edit that video. Who knows? A string of geese, mini geese. This Kyogre's not playing ball, so I'm gonna try and catch it off camera and enjoy some scenic B-roll. Inside of the Crystal Grotto here, not only does they look fantastic, but on screen, prime opportunity for actual sort of biome-specific AR shots with Shiny Diancie and Shiny Carbink. I think for the first time ever, so I'm quite pleased with that. I think it'll look good. I don't know what you describe it as. Incredible, that's for sure. There is an exit. Still in the midst of the heat wave that's going on this week. Definitely not complaining. I like some sunshine. I'd rather be sunny than not, but I've got 5 2K eggs, which obviously there's no eggs focus for this Blanche's quest for, I don't know, vengeance or hate. I don't know what it's called. Oh, Shiny Smoochum. Let's go. Thought the eggs would deliver something worth recording it. Fantastic. Mission complete. We have a shiny for the day. Is it going to be good though? No, it's not, unfortunately. 703. 2-star, but hey, first Shiny Smoochum in a long time, I would say. 479 on the checks. Hashed a fair old few Smoochum in the days, but there we go. Cobham. And it does complete a task for a Cubchoo. And that does mean go past, we are annoyingly 1 rank away. We cannot get our Lapras here today. Ah, oh, you son of a gun, really? We're so close. 1 rank away. Should have bought the 6 ranks. Let's go and claim the rewards that we've got here, and I might get ourselves a little bit of a better backdrop. Don't mind me, ducks. Let's claim all the rewards here. So we know we have the Lapras still to come. Got 6 Pokemon encounters. One's a Larvitar, which if you're needing candy or whatever is good. It's good to have a spawn here. Certainly good to prepare as a Mega for Mewtwo, if you're getting that for Global. Couple of Vaporeons, which honestly, love the fact that these things could be shiny now, even if they're not boosted in the wild, but no purple ones, sadly. Shout out to people in Tokyo getting their purple ones in the wild, and of course this one doesn't catch. Premium tasks don't ever catch. Do need the Vaporeon Shundo just to add to the collection. Now we've got 2 Sinistes, one's not purple, and 469. Will we get an antique one? That's the question. No purple cup of tea, and it's also a very poor indeed. No surprisingly good ones. We did get a Hundo Sableye yesterday, literally 1 check after getting that shiny in the video. Next quest I completed off camera while editing was a Sableye that was a Hundo. That was a mausoleum or a Roman arch that's been ruined. Before we conclude today's little video, a big thanks, as always, to the wonderful Patreon squad supporters who are instrumental in keeping this whole thing rocking and rolling, hopefully in a forwards trajectory onwards into the future, with GoFest literally like a week or two away. Cannot wait. Thank you very much for all of your wonderful support. It means a huge amount, and we can do so much more with this content and do it full time. And all of you guys who hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and interact on social media and everything with the brand and the channel here, thank you to each and every one of you. Now, there is some good news, is that now it's tomorrow, it's Friday, we can actually claim our double Lapras encounter. However, before we do finish the video, a big thanks to Disney Mom Rachel and anybody who's been allowing me to jump into Tokyo raids. We finally got ourselves a shiny Mewtwo from the Japan Go Fest raids, which is really nice. And my first actual Mewtwo shiny, not including the shadow variants, since I believe 2022. So that's how long it's been since Mewtwo itself was in the raids, but we'll be getting going in Chicago in a couple of days with all of those raids and the Mewtwo. People in Tokyo have been doing their Unity raids at the Park Experience today, so I'll be checking out that content. Highly recommend you do so as well. The likes of JT Valor, Matt Simplified, and Alex Nexon, and everybody over there probably putting out their bits and pieces around this and getting their Zera auras. However, let's jump into something that's probably significantly less exciting. 2 Lapras with the bow. I think they'll have backgrounds, so let's see what we get. No shiny, and 1104. I think 1131 from research from rough memory is what we'd be looking for. If we could pick it up in a blue ball, that would be really nice. It also means I'll be picking up the Elekid in Chicago and subsequently the Ponyta over in Copenhagen. Also, we've seen that Zera Aura comes with the GoFest background if you're getting it in person, which I think is brilliant. Hallelujah. There we go. Finally, it's in the damn ball. So, does have a background, has the Mystic background, which was actually on a bunch of different Pikachus over the course of Tour this year, and you might have seen this happen to your account. There's been an update where the IV bars are now thicker, actually thicker, just by a little bit compared to what they used to be, but I, and a lot of other people, I really don't like the look of them now. They look really, really odd. Chair number 2, still no purple, and is it exactly the same? 1104. There we go. I didn't put up too much of a fight. Yay, background goodness, and it's 2-star. As you can see, they were identical CPs, but slightly different IVs on that front. Was it worth the extra however many quid it was? Probably not. And also quickly, you may remember earlier in the video, we hatched a shiny Smoochum, a few 5-kilometer eggs while we were just leaving. Didn't screen record them because we were packing up the car and getting ready to go. We hatched a hundo male Indeedee, which means we now finally have the male and female pairing. I'm very pleased to finally pick up the male hundo. It will get to level 50 eventually, but it's not going to be a priority. And that, to be honest, is going to wrap up today's video. So if you did enjoy this piece of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and stick around. There's nothing really happening this weekend. I'm genuinely just going to use this to go through and throw away a bunch of my stuff into storage. Hopefully we get a little storage expansion coming up in the near future. But if you fancy checking out some other content, definitely check out some of the videos right here on the screen. There's vastly more exciting stuff that's been going down more recently. And of course, next week, we not only have Shadow Dialga coming to raids, we have Spark's quest for God knows what he's promoting starting on the Tuesday, and then Chicago. Cannot wait for the Go Fest. And if you're going to Chicago, hopefully I can see you out there. And I will say, folks, until the next time, do take care.